Hi everybody. So it's Saturday, Mother's Day weekend, and I'm still in my spot studying. But I'm getting this drug sheet down. Okay, so check this out. Shout out to my mom. Like, really. Oh, I need a barber. Anybody know a barber down here? A good barber? Let me know. It's about time. So anyway, she's helping me with this drug sheet, right? But now she's walking around the house and she's just calling out drugs like sulfitna, diisopropyl. Like she knows my freaking drug sheet. She has memorized as I go through one category after the other, and she questions me. Now, I'm writing them down like 100 times, 70 times, 50 times. She's just reading the freaking paper and quizzing me, and now she knows my drug sheet. And I'm still struggling. I'm getting better. No, I really am. I'm pretty good now, with what I do know. She can call them off and I'll give her all the information for each drug. But she doesn't have it in her hand. She's just calling off the freaking words. And she knows when I'm wrong. And she corrects me. Oh, man. So she's like this super nerd. Every time she goes back to school, she went to school in her late 40s and then in her mid 50s, and she aced her courses. Like, she's taking math and science, and my mom is the freaking bomb. I've always known it. My dad is just as smart. He's an inventor. So anyway, I had these two brilliant parents. My mom's sister is the same way. I talked about her in another video, and she helped me with my paper. They're twins. So at any rate, going dark seemed to be the thing to do for me. It has worked. It really has. And I am feeling so much better about my retention of material, my headspace, and I want to make sure that you all understand that when the person gave me the stat about non-traditional older Black students not being successful in the program, that person was really trying to see where I was, where my confidence level is and things of that sort. And I thought it was brilliant. And I mentioned to you that it really stuck with me, and I think about it now, and I am so grateful that someone actually said that to me. It triggered something, like I was saying initially. I was like, oh my gosh, when I thought about it a couple of days later. But it has proven to be such a motivator. Like, I want to pave the way for everybody who thinks that something like this is unattainable for whatever the reason. I want you to know that it's not. And I am not the smartest cookie in the bunch. I'm not like my mom or my dad or my sisters even. Like, I have a sister who's a mad scientist. No, like, for real. She's a mad scientist since we were young. And then I have another who has so many. She doesn't have a college education. But when I tell you, she can sit with papers in front of her. She has that photographic memory. She is a general contractor who is licensed in all of the contiguous states and territories for the United States of America. She can be a building official in any state, any county, any city. She is that person. Like, seriously. I remember being younger and she would read my books to me because I wasn't good at reading. But I have an English degree and I can write my behind off. But I never read past page 16 in any book unless I was studying, right? So now here I am in school and I have to read a book that's almost 600 pages and another one that's almost 200 pages. And I have all of these super smart siblings and super smart parents, but I am not that person, right? So I'm saying to you, you don't have to be that person. You just have to be determined that this is what you want for you. And then you get it. Plain and simple. You get it. You do whatever it takes to get the information in. So that really meant I had to go dark. I peeked in on some social media every now and again, like in the morning I'm brushing my teeth, or I just need a break and I need to resurface for a second, but then I'm back. So I don't talk to my sister all day on the phone like I used to do. And so she got some things done on her own, you know. But it's working. It's working. So, and that's what everybody's been saying to me is find what works for you, whatever method works for you. So if something like just writing it wasn't doing it, but when my mom started calling it out all day, I'm eating, I'm doing whatever, I'm getting up to go to the bathroom 2 o'clock in the morning, she hears me, she calls out a word, a drug, and then I give the information, and it makes me feel so much more confident than I did. And then I hear that person asking me that question, stating that stat to me, and I say, I am beating the stats. You know, I am beating the stats. It really does not apply. That stat does not apply. It really doesn't. And that's awesome. So this video isn't going to be long. It's just about encouraging you. We have a few more days until what do we have coming up? Orientation. And I'm going to be there in all blue. I have this blue pantsuit I think that I'm going to wear. I'm starting to love wearing my shark blue. Now in OES, I would call that color a different name, Order of Eastern Star. But for this intent and purpose, I'm getting used to wearing shark blue, y'all. Okay, so anyway, yeah, stay encouraged. Start, you know, if I were you, sifting through my videos, I give little, you know, jewels. Write those things down. Start studying them. Go to my Instagram and I put little things in there. Start studying that stuff so that you're ahead of the game already. A lot of things are online. There are great resources. I'm not advocating for NSU. I'm advocating for anesthesiology assistants everywhere, really. So I know that NSU has, they drop crumbs. They just sprinkle them around. Pick them up. Prepare yourself. If you want to attend this school, heck, any other school, they can't be that far off the curriculum, right? So start picking up the material and studying now. That's what I would tell you to do. Just get it in wherever you can. A little here, a little there. Get that stuff in. It's important, and it'll make things easier for you as you go. I didn't do that. So now, you know, here I am. This test isn't until the 24th, but I have other things that I have to do, right? Got to get it all in. Got to get it all in. I still need to go back and because I hadn't taken anatomy and physiology, and I don't want to bomb in those courses. So I get on YouTube and get material there. And there's this guy, this anesthesiologist. I want to look him up real quick. I'd love to say his name, but I don't think that I'll be able to. Anyway, I'll probably put it in my notes down below. His channel, someone who was watching my YouTube videos contacted me, and I don't want to say her name because I haven't asked permission, but we had such a long conversation. It was so encouraging, as most of the conversations are from, all of the conversations are from people who contact me from YouTube. Anyway, the learning game has changed for people my age and a little older, a little younger, the way people study, I talked about that. But he gives so much really good information and tools and strategies for studying for medical school. And he's an anesthesiologist. Just the bomb. And so I've incorporated those things into my studies. And they work. They work. I want to also make a correction. I've been calling Victor, I've been calling him Sean. Like once before I contacted Sean and said, Sean, did you get in? And he's like, Kobe, I haven't applied. But I was really thinking about Victor. So Victor got in Wisconsin with 18 people. Their program is only 18 people. And within 3 hours of his interview, he was in. So Victor V, congratulations to you, Mr. Vasquez. You did it. He's a dad and a husband. And I got to say hats off to any and everybody who shoots their shot. You know, you cannot be afraid. Stop piddling around with it. Get her done. Get it done. Get in. Somewhere. All you need is one. Remember that. And when you get your one, you give it everything you have. Everything. Shout out to you, Victor, and please forgive me for saying your name wrong. I don't even know if he saw the last video or not. He hasn't contacted me about it, but I wanted to make sure I said the name right. I woke up like 3 o'clock one morning and said, it wasn't Sean. You keep messing. It wasn't Sean. So anyway, congratulations to everybody who's shooting your shot. For those who are studying and preparing, keep going. Keep going. Okay, bye.